Jimmy Kimmel comes up Leo rising. When you find a man with the sun in the fourth house, he tends to be a family man. You can see this in Michael Landon's chart. Sun in the fourth, bordering the fifth, he was all about family. In Kimmel's chart, you see Mars in the entertainment fifth. You also see the ruler of the fifth in his first. I guessed Kimmel's rising sign years ago, and it wasn't until later I could rectify the chart. And sure enough, it came up Leo rising. I have gone through so many of these rectifications that sometimes you can just tell. The reason I thought he had Leo rising was because I noticed how he'd sit comfortably in his chair and couldn't wait to get into the interview, ready to kibitz and joke around with the guest and basically have a good time.
Even some of the guys are hooting and howling. It's getting crazy in here. How's it going? Everything all right?
Yeah, that was bogus.
What? You're still on the you're still on the knife show thing.
Yeah. You're better than that, Jimmy.
Thank you. I think you're wrong, but thank you.
I guess I'm confused about the whole.
The rising sign is your personality. That is how you present yourself to the world. James Corden is another one I guessed as Leo rising, the buffoonish, fun-loving, naturally amusing talk show host. When I was able to rectify the chart, it turns out he is a Leo with Leo rising and Mercury in Leo sitting on his ascendant. What a lot of Leo! He embodies the unmistakable, fun-loving, playful Leo personality. He and Leo rising Tom Cruise did several successful skits together that made them look good. They could take their act on the road.
James? Tom! There he is! Boy, crazy boy, like me a lady tonight. Don't tell me not to live, I simply gotta. You are not throwing away your shots. There he is! Oh! You know where you are? You, my boy, are in the theatre.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
All right, and have I got a treat for you,
Really?
okay? In the 8 years I've hosted the Late Late Show, we've been skydiving, you've flown me upside down.
Oh, that was fun.
And today, you're gonna enter my world, all right?
Yeah.
You and me are about to join the cast of the biggest show in Broadway history. We will perform live in The Lion King. What do you say?
I say no.
Other than that?
No, thank you.
I heard a thank you, and that's gratitude, and that's what we do in the theatre. You are gonna love this, okay? Come on, right? We're gonna meet the cast, and we don't have a huge amount of time.
And you can see the fun-loving part of Tom Cruise. He's got a great sense of humor and readily joins in on comic skits.
Here we are, the rehearsal room, yeah? This is where it all happens, okay? Just feel free in the space.
Shouldn't we just learn the songs? Because
okay.
I don't
No,
even
but
know the
you
song.
can't.
Okay.
You've got it. Just feel free in
Okay,
the space.
all
Feel free in the space, okay? That's it.
Sorry.
I'm fire and you're water, okay? So what does water do? That's it. That's good. And now I'm water and you're fire. Don't be afraid to put some stank on it. Hakuna Matata, Hakuna Matata, Hakuna Matata, Hakuna. Bum, 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 bum.
So that's why I thought Jimmy Kimmel had Leo rising. I saw that joking, fun-loving side to him. Leo rising is the most charismatic sign of the zodiac. It is the action-adventure hero. It's shocking how many Leo rising actors were cast to play a major superhero. Leo rising can also be stylish, a trendsetter, a class act. They can parade themselves around as showpieces, such as in modeling. They have a major ego and they like attention. But all these various Leo rising traits are not rolled up into one person. So there is a certain category of personalities under Leo rising, just as it is with all the other signs. Now let's get to the politics. So in the wake of the Charlie Kirk comments, Kimmel got suspended, and his reaction was, he isn't going to take this lightly. He is actively looking for ways to get out of his contract. Another source claims the situation has given Kimmel significant leverage for his next contract negotiation, as sources indicate ABC/Disney will need to offer a massive sum to convince him to stay beyond 2026. So another report says the insider claimed that while Kimmel might not be leaving ABC now, he will once his contract is up, unless they offer him a boatload of money. As far as his earnings go, he was reportedly making between $15 to $16 million annually, though his total compensation package could be higher. Another source claims, according to the U.S. Sun, Kimmel's $48 million contract with Disney, which owns ABC, is set to expire in 2026. So actually, his package deal is $48 million. His contract with ABC ends May 2026. And before his return, the Daily Mail reported Monday that while staffers don't know what Kimmel is planning for Tuesday's monologue, he is not going to roll over and just take it, since the last week has made his balls bigger. The outlet claimed he's expected to come out swinging. Well, he didn't come out swinging, he came out crying.
You understand that it was never my intention to make light of the murder of a young man.
Now, if you progress this chart, you will see Jimmy Kimmel's progressed moon trined Uranus around this time. Uranus, a pleasant surprise, a turnabout. What could this turnaround be? As it turns out, Bob Iger, who is the CEO of Disney, is a major supporter of Kimmel, and he is the reason Kimmel is still on the show. Iger jeopardized NFL and ESPN contracts, which are very desirable to any network out there, to keep Kimmel in. However, Bob Iger is on his way out. His successor will be named in early 2026. So when Kimmel's contract expires, it may be Iger's successor who is going to have to deal with this. So it appears Jimmy Kimmel rose from the ashes like a phoenix. Next year, aspects don't look too good. In fact, around contract expiration time, he looks like he's being clobbered. But we all have free will. Some people have a way of turning lemons into lemonade.